Welcome to the live. Hey everybody, we are here at the Next Level Laser Conference, and I just finished having lunch with some amazing people, talking to all kinds of people. And I figured, just like with LBX, we will take you into the vendor room, and this time I'll do it in landscape mode instead of vertical. So you guys can all see what's going on here at the Next Level Laser Conference. So as you can see, this is a huge facility at the Gaylord Resort in Texas. And man, it's really big. Really big. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, I messaged you 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you did?
I used the Joy designers.
Oh, you use Joy Designers.
And I just told you that it was awesome.
Oh, she's
So
great,
thank
dude.
you, but,
Nice to meet you, man. What's your name?
My name's Ben.
Hey, Ben. Nice
So
to meet you, man.
you are probably one of my original followers to learn all of this stuff. So
Oh, dude, thank you for saying that. I appreciate
all
that.
that you have done.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the show so far?
Loving it.
We're
First time.
actually live on YouTube right now. Just so
okay.
you know.
Great.
So you're on my
Thanks
channel
for the
right
warning.
now. So this is Ben, and
Hi.
Ben just pulled me aside and he said that he used my recommendation to contact Joy at Joy Designers
Yep.
to convert some bitmap art into
Yep.
vector, and he actually
them a lot.
loved her so much that he like wrote me and was just like, dude, thank you so
Yeah.
much for that referral.
So I'm a paramedic, and
Okay.
so I get a department's patch.
Okay.
A picture of it or whatever. And
Yeah.
they're always JPEGs or PNGs.
Always, dude,
I send
always.
them. I don't even try to do the trace thing. I send them right to her.
Yeah.
Get them back in hours, and I put them on tumblers or coasters or
Yeah.
whatever. It's been awesome.
She makes us all look like superstars.
Yep, exactly.
And you know what I usually do is when I do work like that for people, especially if it's like the fire department, as a bonus, I say, hey man, do you want the master files? Or I'll even
yeah.
ask them, I'll say, do you want me to get you a copy in color as
That's
well?
a good idea.
So then not only did we do a great job for them, but we also gave them a little bonus that they can use for t-shirts
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Anyway, Ben,
Awesome.
thanks for
Thank you
coming
very
by.
much.
We're gonna go
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna go inside the vendor room here, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let everybody check everything out.
Well,
all right?
It's awesome in there, but
Yeah, let's check it out.
thank you
Yeah.
very much.
All right.
Mike Mullins, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up? Another guy. What's your name?
Larry.
Larry. Oh,
Yeah.
Larry.
Ran into you last year.
That's right. So, Larry, tell everybody what you do because you're live on YouTube right now.
I
What
do
you do?
custom laser work.
Okay. Where from?
Michigan.
From Michigan.
Yep.
Okay. And do you have like a shop? You work from home?
We have a pole barn in the back, hence the name, the Pole Barn Sessions.
Okay. All right.
So we turned the pole barn into a shop.
And what's your favorite thing to engrave? Like what do you really enjoy engraving or making?
Wood signs for people.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. No, I make
So-
a sign, frame it, put LEDs inside them.
Okay. So you go. Tell everybody where they can go look at your stuff.
PoleBarnSessions.com.
All right.
We're working on it. It's still under construction, but
All right.
yeah, it's here.
Cool. Good to see you, man.
Hey, man. Thanks, bud.
All right. All right. Now let me see if I can get some of these comments to start showing up. Dun. No. Some messages. Let's see here. It's really weird. So since I'm doing this in like landscape mode, it doesn't want to show me your guys' comments, which is kind of rough. But hey, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do it anyway. I don't know why it's not showing me the comments, but let's go into the vendor room. Here we go. So we're at the Next Level Laser Conference, and this is what the vendor room looks like. Oh, there we go. I can see your comment, Haley, so that's good. All right. Thank you for confirming that. So this is what the vendor room looks like. I'll try to move kind of slow since I don't have like a super cool gimbal. So there we go. I know it's a little loud in here, but we've got all kinds of vendors in here, from X-Tool to the Eufy Make. In fact, Eufy Make, let's go check out the Eufy Make. Let's let's go. Actually, we won't do that first. I'll just give you guys a walkthrough here. I'm just kind of cruising here. We got X-Tool. They've got themselves a little booth here. They're running all kinds of demos. This is being held in Texas at the Gaylord Resort. And this is the Next Level Laser Conference. Everybody's in the middle of going to classes, so the vendor rooms are open, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. Lasers and printing everywhere. They got some demos here. Of course, every vendor has their finest pieces out for display. We've got one laser here with their Hydra. Pretty awesome machine right here. It's a big boy.
The biggest size? Oh, the bed size for the Hydra 7.
Let's see. We've got Monarch Pine. She is a great. Show me the lasers. Dude, Jack in the shop, I'm not gonna have any problem showing you lasers at this event. So Monarch Pine is great. She sells all kinds of different jewelry parts for laser engraving. So if you're into making jewelry, she has all the supplies you need. Let me see if I can grab her right here. Super nice people. If you're into making jewelry or laser engraving jewelry, you definitely need to check her out. Here's a laser for you. We've got the one laser XRF on display here. This is a cool little unit. I'm actually going to be doing a review on this. Haley's laughing right now at her desk back at my office because we've been talking about reviewing the machine that's at our shop forever now, and I feel really bad about it. So we are going to review this machine on Laser Engraving 911. I'm excited to try it out, and that's its big brother over there. What's up? The one laser guys, you guys want to say hi on YouTube? Yeah, you're live right now. All right. So yeah, this machine is, I mean, you can see right on the inside, it's built really, really well. All right, so now we're moving on to, guess who's here for the first time at any laser event I've seen? The Eufy Make. They have a booth here, which is very impressive. They came out to talk to everybody. You can see their booth is always very busy. A lot of people interested in the Eufy Make. They've got some samples out here of all the stuff that you can print with the Eufy Make. Very cool stuff. What did I see yesterday? So they've got magnets that they've printed. They're printing on glass bottles here. They also printed on these, which are super popular. And this is just over the top, man. I don't know. I think they printed out a giant decal and then tacked it onto this skateboard. They did that with the Eufy Make, which is super impressive. And then they've got this cool book here that you're not going to see, where it's showing you all the different kinds of textures. And I know you can't really see it, but these are actually like raised textures that you can print with the Eufy Make that are very realistic looking. Very cool. Lot of people around the Eufy Make booth, very interested in the technology. As you know, you guys have seen my videos. Looks like they're getting ready to set up a magnet demo right now.
We coming back for that?
That one's kind of nuts. Oh, she's got a print going there too. Great job, guys. And then over here, we've got Cuddle. So if you guys don't know about Cuddle, we're live on YouTube. You can talk about it. If you guys don't know about Cuddle, Cuddle is a fantastic online program. If you have almost zero to no experience working with vector files, Cuddle makes it super easy for you to modify existing templates and personalize them for your customer. I will, when this video is done going live, I'll list a link in there. But better than me try to explain it, why don't we have Federico explain it? I believe you're the founder, right? He's the founder.
I do a lot of the videos.
All right, well, here, why don't you tell us really quick in a nutshell, maybe better than I can, of what, or you guys can both join in. I'm doing a little live stream on YouTube right now, so you guys can talk about it. I tried to explain it. I know what it is, but maybe you guys, and I'm gonna get kind of close because my microphone sucks.
Each one of these is a template that is really easy to customize. So you type the name, and then the website will like auto size it and give you the 2 layers that you can cut it. Give you a cut file right away. So we can do a quick demo on the screen.
Yeah, let's do a demo on the screen. Before we do that, let's just show you some examples of some of the templates that are on Cuddle XYZ that you can get access to once you sign up. It's a very cool tool for creating laser cut art. So let's see a demo real quick.
For example, if you're making this piece,
Go ahead.
let me show you in the like this piece.
Yep,
So it has 2 layers and a name.
got it. So he just showed me the piece that when it's made, and you just go in.
So you just type the name.
Yep.
You type the name right here, and then immediately you get the 2 layers for the piece, and then that's just a SVG cut file
And that's it.
that you can use on any machine.
And then it automatically exports
Automatically export.
right to an SVG, ready to cut, no errors, no dropouts, everything,
dropouts, yeah.
because
It will separate the lines for the score and for the cuts. So you have different colors, so you can have the different operations in your
That's
machine.
great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, I have. I think you gave me access to try your to try your stuff, and I haven't really done it. I haven't really done a deep dive in it, but I'm glad to see that you guys are here. And some of these models and stuff that you have out are fantastic.
This
Yeah.
one's like by far the most popular. So this one, you just type in a list of names.
So he's gonna demonstrate this one on the screen. Check this out, guys.
So
Check
I'm
it out.
just gonna type in.
Look at that. Look at that. He's just putting a list of names here, and it's joining and merging and everything. So it's like
And it's
ready to go.
size, so the bigger one will always drop to the bottom.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's even organizing it by size to keep the Christmas tree shape. I love this stuff.
Different shapes of the top.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Of course, you can change the glue.
Yeah, that's gonna save you a few minutes of work right there. I'm not gonna lie.
And often if people have pets, they will add like a paw next to the,
Oh, okay.
for example, like. you
So
can
he's gonna
click
put
on
a
the
paw
symbol.
next to it. You can put a symbol in there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's very cool. That's very cool. Well, thank you for the demo.
Of course.
And like I said, when the video's done going live, I'll list a link
Yeah.
so people can go check out this awesome software. And thank you
Thanks a lot
for your
swinging
time.
by. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Go ahead. Thanks for the demo. Appreciate it. All right, now check out this booth here. We've got MakerFlow. Of course, they are here and they have some new stuff. But before I show you all their new stuff, I'm gonna sit down with them later and do like more of a kind of sit down recording, because they have some really, really cool stuff that they just came out with that I actually got to get my hands on here, and I'm liking it. So, and I'm not just saying that because there's a lot of stuff that looks like everything else, but they have some really nice products that they just came out with. I'm gonna show them to you right now, but then I'll release a video in a few weeks where we can actually talk with the two founders. But let's check it out. So Makerflow Crafts, if you don't know about them, is the name of my new rock song, Makerflow. So they do all kinds of blank items that you can buy in bulk and wholesale to customize. They have a huge selection. You guys have seen my video on Makerflow stuff. What I like about them is they're always coming out with new colors, new products. But one of this specifically, Mark, what's up?
man?
What's up? Mark's here. Look at this guy. Yeah, we're live right now.
All right.
And I specifically wanted to bring everybody over to show off these new laserette, not leatherette, right? So here, let me flip it out. So it's not leatherette, it's laserette.
Laserette, so it's an engravable
And
material.
at first when I walked by, I was like, okay. This is just some more leatherette stuff. But then I took a closer look and I was like, this doesn't really look like all the rest of the leatherette stuff that's out there. And they've made some changes that are very subtle, but I think really important to these blank products. So let me show you what I mean. And it's hard to show them.
The intricacies.
Because it's film, but I'm telling you, like, these are really nice. So let's check it out. So the first things that drew my eye were these journals, okay? So they look like maybe some other leatherette journals that might be sold otherwise, but if you notice the feel and the kind of texture of them, it feels a lot more like real leather. I'm just saying that. Like, I don't know if it's that subtle pattern that's in there, and the stitching is really not so perfect. It's a little bit imperfect, and I feel like that adds to it a little bit.
So with this, you're gonna have a removable paper in here. And these are gonna come with the lined paper.
Yep.
We're also gonna be selling their refills, because this is a reusable journal.
Yeah, so this is just a journal
Usually
cover.
the other journals are glued,
Right.
the paper is glued in, and that creates just a one-time use, but these are reusable because you can just take the paper out.
Yes, and by doing that, and here's another thing, wow, how easy is that to just lay down flat and engrave?
And then you can upsell,
You
the
could do
inside, too.
you could do a full engraving photo on the back because it lays flat. Very cool.
I didn't think of that.
Yep.
That's why you're here, man.
And then just their color selection that they chose for these journals. So these aren't like standard like leatherette colors. Some of them are, but I really like the color palette that you guys picked for these. And I do think you should include the bag, by the way. You were saying I think you should, but the color palette that they picked for these journals, and they even have some wild like holographic one, but then they also took those same colors and applied them to a lot of other products.
I think there's a lot of the swatches.
Right, so these got the swatches of their new laserette. I'm gonna keep looking up at the sign so I call it the right stuff. Laserette. They have some keychains, luggage tags, which are pretty cool because they have like let me get this. So they have like a privacy flap, right? And you can get that in all those different colors. And here is something that they also applied the laserette to, which are these passport covers. Really pro looking.
So with these, we help you with the jig, and we add this foam in there, so it helps create a level surface for engraving or UV printing.
Yeah, a lot of companies wouldn't think of that. They'd leave that out, and then when you go lay it on the laser bed, guess what? Uh-oh, right? Now you've got to go and put something in yourself to get it level, but it actually comes with that little piece of foam, which is great, making it really easy to just open the box, get the logo on
The
there.
other thing I was showing you was the difference in,
Yeah.
in the edging of the material. So other products from other competitors might have an unfinished edge right here.
Yep.
But we've done a folded edge on our material. This allows for more durability because this is going to fray and it's going to wear a lot quicker. This is going to allow for durability and just a nice cleaner look.
Very nice. And someone just asked on YouTube, can you add NFC? The little, I guess the...
It has RFID protection in the material, not an NFC.
No, but you know, they make stickers that you could hide in there somewhere. So I think that, in fact, someone was just talking in a class today about NFC stickers.
Okay.
That I think you could sneak one in there for sure. But I mean, just with the stitching, the edging, the way that their new laserette feels, I already told them as soon as I get back, I'm going to be bringing some in the shop. So let's see, we'll go around to the other side here. I mean, these are just like super pro looking. I love that they're including the box because another thing that a lot of other vendors don't sell is they will just ship it to you in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Do you have it? Somebody else did. You'll just get a bunch of these in a plastic bag with no gift box. The gift box is very, very important, especially if you're trying to sell on e-commerce and stuff like that. And can you engrave the top of the box?
Yeah, it's a paper box.
So it's a paper box, so you could technically, if it was for a business to business, you could also do a laser engraving on the top of the paper box. Probably going to be some kind of gray or cardboard mark.
It's going to be like a light brown color.
But you could also brand the box too. So I don't know. I'm just super impressed with your new line of laserette.
There you go. It's going to catch on, man.
I got to keep saying it for it to catch on. And then you got a couple other products, right, Mark, over here? So Maker Flow carries all kinds of blank products. Here's a couple of their new ones.
This is our Smash Burger starter set.
Okay, so when you guys said you were making a Smash Burger kit for like customizing, I was like, okay, you're gonna have to sell me on this one. So here's what comes in the kit, right?
This is the Burger Smasher.
Okay, so I'm immediately looking at where can I engrave. So I can engrave here to personalize. You can also
engrave on the cast iron.
I can engrave on the top of the cast iron.
This is easy to remove if you need to remove it. So if you need to remove this to fit in like a Glowforge or a smaller machine that doesn't have the Z, you could just take this off.
Yeah.
And then you could put this in your machine.
Okay.
Right. So
so you could do a bunch of these if it was for a larger order.
Too,
you could take them all off, do a fixture.
This is for like smashing bacon or other burgers and stuff.
Yep.
And then you've got your little silicone, little
basting comes with a little burger for me, and then it all comes in this box, right?
Yep.
So this is how it's going to come, and so and then there's also a tray. Yeah. So that's the big thing that kind of sold me on it.
On the right.
So it also comes with this tray as part of the kit, so you could engrave, personalize that, and everything in here. Just
the burger board.
The burger board?
Burger board, yeah.
All right. No, that's great. So, yeah, man, that is really cool. And I think there was also, the knife kit.
Yeah.
Let's show off the knife kit.
Yeah,
because some of these things you guys can see on my other video. I did a full like showcase of a lot of their existing top selling stuff. You can see me review these on my main video. I'm just kind of focused on their new stuff right now while we're here. So tell me about this.
Yes, this is the kitchen knife block. It's a magnetic block. And so the knives is simply snap into place with the magnetic. And the knife handles are also engravable. So this is going to come with the knives.
Okay.
And you can engrave on the handles as well. It's made out of rubber wood, so it allows for that really nice contrast when you engrave it.
Very nice. And does this come in any kind of gift box or anything? How does it?
It'll be a similar box like the Smash Burger box. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be similar foam box.
Foam and stuff, yeah.
So a lot of opportunities there. You could even, with those of us with fiber lasers, we could do a simple engraving on some of the metal, even though it is hammered.
Yeah.
That hammered texture gets kind of weird with engraving.
Yeah.
Definitely could engrave the handles and the main board.
Sure.
And I checked this magnet yesterday. It's very strong because I was like, how strong is that magnet? Because I don't want these slipping off. It's a very, very strong magnet. Is there anything else that's new that you think we should talk about before we move on?
I mean, have you seen the Valley boxes in person? I think we shipped you some of those, right?
Let's check it out.
These are all the
Ooh.
valet boxes, but they also double up as humidors too, if you got any cigar enthusiasts.
Okay, yeah, so these are definitely like a level up box from,
Yes.
I think we showcased some of these on my main video, but these have definitely a different finish.
More premium, so whether
Definitely
it's
more.
like a memory box for couples or a wedding gift, or maybe it's a memorial for a pet or for a person. There's
Okay.
a lot of different use cases that you can resell these for.
Yeah, so tell me again, how would you kind of, so you said memorial boxes,
Yeah,
you could
so-
possibly use it as a humidor if you were making like a gift set.
Yeah, so these have a nice cedar lining inside of them, and they come with a little humidifier.
Oh, look at that.
If you're going to use it with cigars, you can use this, and that cedar lining allows for the humidity to stay the right temperature.
I'm gonna do a little, it's cedar.
Smells good.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
if you don't want to
It's
use it
good.
for cigars, you don't have to. You just toss this out,
Nice.
and then you can engrave it for anything, for couples and anniversaries and stuff.
Cool.
Keepsakes.
Dude, well, let me see. Let me switch hands. I'm going to move on,
All right,
and we're
man.
going to talk later. We're
Okay.
going to sit down. Dude, thanks for joining me and giving me the rundown.
Thank you for coming
All
by.
right.
We'll
All
see
right.
you later.
Yeah. Okay, where do we go next? What do you guys want to see next? We've got UV printers here. We can go to the Eon booth. We can go to the fiber laser booth. You want to go check out the Index? Anybody got any ideas? What do you want to see? Let me know in the comments. Just walking around, try to make it so it's like virtual reality without stability control. Sorry about that. All right, well, here we are. We're at the Logo Jet. CO2. Okay, you want to see a CO2 laser? Well, then I guess we're going to go over to the Eon booth. And we'll come back to UV printers. Big boy UV printers. Well, I think I see Emily, that mom with the laser, doing a demo on print to cut right now with a lot of people around her. So maybe we can try to see that. Oh, she's doing something fancy. So here we go. So here we go. We're at the Eon booth and we're looking at a Mira 5S. Look at how sweet that is.
I've started and then restarted.
And she was doing a print to cut demo
Yes. Did you see our head demo?
with these little tiny pins.
Oh no, but I have that. I just haven't done
So there is, and it's really not that big.
It's working now. Let's hope that it stays working. Okay, give me a second to get connected here.
Looks like she's about to do a demo.
Hi, friend.
I'm over here on YouTube. What are you doing?
I'm working. That's what I'm doing.
All right, well then do your thing.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I gotta get connected. Where's my cord? No pressure.
Emily has been working tirelessly at this booth, showing people the print to cut feature of the Eon CO2 lasers, which is a very, very handy feature if you're going to be doing leather patches or UV printing on leatherette.
Like cord. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and get this certificate. Now, is there anybody here that does sublimation or UV printing? Sublimation, a little bit of stuff. You'd probably do it more if you knew how to do printing that, because then you don't have to do it the long way. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you guys today. And if you don't do anything with printing, this is still going to be really useful to help you. Let's say, have you ever cut something on your laser, you take it off the laser bed, and it didn't cut through. And then it's a waste. Not anymore. And once you master print to cut, instead of printing the targets, you'll make your own with screw lines. You'll be able to put your job back on the laser and salvage it. Okay? So it's a really cool trick whether you're printing or not printing. Okay?
No, the laser doesn't print. She's just going to teach. No, you go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to people
Oh,
online.
live
You're
on
live.
laser?
You're live.
Oh my goodness. Hi guys. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, what we've done is we have printed our image onto the acrylic.
Jack, tell her.
This is the
Can you answer that question for me, for her?
Game changers for people
or whoever asked the question about printing and cutting. Thank you, Jack.
Now, if you're doing sublimation, it's okay because then it's not going to print the white dot because you'll see the white material. And if you're, I don't know, do you ever sublimate on anything that's not white? Yeah. Okay, in that scenario, you just make an off-white dot. Okay? But the key is that you make it really tiny, like 0.017. Okay? You want to try and get it as small as your laser beam. Alright? So, I have a print file and I have a cut file. Alright? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it onto the laser bed, and the first thing I want to do is I want to tell the laser which my first target is. I have 2 targets. The further away they are, the more accurate this is going to be. Okay? So, Melissa, if you can do me a favor, I want you to go ahead and use the arrow keys, and I want you to get as close to that dot as you can. You don't have to be right on it, I just want you to be close.
So just to clarify, what you guys are watching right now is Emily going through the process of how to use the print to cut feature in Lightburn.
So to make our life easier, we're going to
She's cutting out some acrylic that's been printed with a UV printer, and she's making pins.
All right. Guess what? I bet you have this button and you've never used it. Guess what it says on your controller? Speed. Okay. So I'm going to go over to speed right now. It's moving at 100 millimeters a second or so. I'm gonna lower that to 1. Okay. And now it's going to be a lot easier to get on that white dot. Okay. So we've got Karen up here. Come on over. I'll hold your step. All right. And I want you to use the controller, use the keys to get on that white dot. And what you're going to see is that it's going to shine bright, and that's how you know you're right on the target. Oh, wait, we didn't slow the speed. I thought we did. Hold on. Yeah, we did. Enter. It should move really. Uh-oh. I think Lex did something. Hold on. Where's Lex? I need Lex back over here. Alicia, I need Lex. I think we did something to my settings. In theory, it should be moving really slow. I don't know what happened, but we switched it. We did a demo over on stage. But I'll show you what I was trying to get her to do. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's kind of a bug with the new Lightburn update. And now when you slow the speed, it doesn't slow it on the y-axis, and it does it on the, see how it's going slow? On the y-axis?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so let's fix that, my friend. Or we're going to work around it for now, okay? Until I get Mike over here to fix it for me, okay? So, let's see. No pressure, I'm only on YouTube Live right now.
Hey, this is
I'm
real
joking.
life stuff.
It is.
This is real life right
It
now.
really is. Okay, so in this scenario, watch what happens. See how it got really bright? Did you see that? I'm just going to manually do it. So there, I'm done. And there, but that can make all the difference. You might think you're center, and you're not. And so the first cut will turn out really well, and then the further away it gets from the starting point, the more off the cut is. Okay? So we're going to start there. And I'm going to come in here, I'm going to open up the file. Where's my mouse? Hold on. Right there. It was too close.
She want to get
Okay.
it. Oh, I know what she's doing. So, oh, gee.
So you see how she put that red
Hey,
dot
Lex,
right on there?
It's doing the Y thing for
That's
me
really
again.
important for
FYI.
print to cut.
What did you do last time to fix that? You're going to take it and fix it for me. Okay, so he's going to fix it for me so that we don't run into that issue again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the print to cut wizard, and I'm going to tell him that's going to be my first target position. Okay? So we're just going to give it a hot second. What did you do to fix it last time? Do you remember? It was not your fault. Yeah, I told him.
All right, so I'm gonna let Emily get back to finish her print and cut demo, which is a very cool. She's been doing it over and she's been doing that demo over and over all day yesterday and today. So it's a very important thing to know, is to know how to use the print and cut feature with your CO2 laser if you're running Lightburn. So it's been a very popular demo. But right now I'm still at the Eon booth, and I'm going to show you another machine here. Maybe Lek will come back. So now we're looking at the Mira 9S. And I think this might be one of the signature series, like top of the line, super fast speeds. It looks like they got the multi-roller set up in here for doing multiple cups at once. They've been doing some cup demos. If you guys want to, yeah, this is definitely, I think, one of the signature series. So this is their fastest machine right here. And they've got it on their workbench here, which you can get as an option. So that's just the machine by itself right there. But then if you want to get like their nice little stand for it, you can do that. They're using one of my favorite fume extractors, which is the filter box. I believe this is the Compact X. Don't quote me on that, but these are really good fume extractors for sure. Boom. Very nice machine. So there's some CO2 lasers for you, 2 different sizes, 2 different flavors. Doing live demos. And then over here, they've got some embroidery machines and some DTF, some Ricoma DTF printing machines. Look at this. Check this out. What do you know? Look at this thing just chuffing out DTF prints for apparel decoration. So, and then it's going from the printer into the Easy Bake Oven. And then what you get on the other end is DTF prints ready to be cut out and put on shirts, just like this guy's doing right here. What was that, 20 seconds? About 20, 22 seconds. So he's just blasting these shirts all day long. Boom. Look at that. That's a solid white. No, you can't see through that. Not like a what is it, DTG printer? Yeah, that looks great. Pretty cool shirt. And this thing's just churning out tons and tons of prints here.
Yeah, it's basically what's taking over a screen print.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely another way to decorate apparel. Just like X-Tool has their apparel printer, this is just another machine that is much bigger and can put out a lot more in a day than that. And then they also have, I guess, same company, right? Ricoma? Yeah, they also do embroidery machines. So they're definitely, if you want to learn about embroidery, they've had some classes here at the next level doing embroidery classes and all about these machines. I don't know. What do you guys think about embroidery? I have my own personal feelings about it. I look at lasers and how simple lasers are, and there's not really that many moving parts. And then I look at the embroidery machine and I get scared. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, dude, look at all of these channels and what even is that? What is that? Like, everything's feeding through here and then up to here, and then I don't even want to know like what's going on inside of here with how it feeds all this wire. It seems like a lot of moving parts, but man, I will tell you, embroidered hats are awesome. I mean, that is a really cool effect. I saw look at that. That's nuts. You're not going to do that with a laser. to do some really cool stuff with embroidery. I'm just kind of intimidated by all the moving parts of the embroidery machine. Maybe that's just because I'm not educated on embroidery, but it is interesting to me. So it looks like on this one, they were doing patches that can be there later adhered to something. All right, where are we gonna go next? All right, here we go. Jason, we're live, dude.
What's going on, everybody?
Let me flip it around.
What's up?
You wanna go check out your booth real quick?
Heck yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go do it. Let's talk about rotaries.
We got a little bit about rotaries here. We got a little bit of everything that we have.
All right, what am I looking at here, Jason?
This here would be the Ascend Pro.
The Ascend Pro.
Yep, it's a dual scissor lift adjusting rotary. So we've eliminated the towers off the back, so the highest part of the rotary is going to be whatever's sitting on it, as you see it.
Have you guys ever seen a rotary like this before?
Completely independent adjustments up and down on both sides.
Wow. That is not your mama's rotary.
So this is our top of the line. This is our latest and greatest roller rotary.
Okay.
And then we have, on the other side of the table, we have our Talon Pro, which is our latest chuck rotary.
For CO2 or
CO2 galvo.
Galvo.
Basically anything that runs off of Lightburn, EasyCat, already works, X-Tool, any of that stuff. This one here is actually set up to run on X-Tool. We have our...
this one's set up to run on the XCS software?
Yep.
Wow.
So we have our, I guess you can say patented, part of our patent is the dual motor mounting. So you can add a NEMA 23 or in this case, a NEMA 17.
Okay.
The good thing about that is if you get one of these for the X-Tool and you upgrade to something else, Eon, Thunder, Boss, whatever, all you have to do is change the motor and now you have a rotary that works on that machine as well.
Okay, so explain to me why you have to change the motor out to be compatible with certain machines. Since I don't understand that.
Yep, so a lot of people think you just have a motor that works and that's just the way it is. Well, it all is based off
or a rotary will work on any machine, right?
I've seen people get stuff for Thunder and they're getting a regular two-phase motor set up or something and wondering why the plug's different, it's not working. That is a completely different animal. So Thunder has a completely different motor. It's got a built-in driver on it.
Okay.
So it doesn't rely on the laser itself to actually control the the rotary. The driver is built onto the motor, so the motor encodes it, or the driver encodes it, sends it directly to the motor.
Okay.
So that's what makes it different with these. These do not have that, so it relies on the laser and a driver in the laser to control them. Usually the Y-axis. Sometimes it's a switch, like Eon, they have a switching. You flip a switch, relays, whatever, all that stuff, and it switches over.
Got it.
But the motors themselves, they usually rely on voltage and amperage.
Okay.
So with the NEMA 17s, they usually run on the voltage is usually the same, 5 to 12 volts.
Okay.
The amperage is what matters. The NEMA 17s usually run about 1.5 to 1.75 amps, which a regular two-phase NEMA 23 can't go that low.
Okay. So let's put it into super simple terms. Basically, the way you make a rotary compatible with something like the XCS platform is by switching out the stepper, the motor, correct?
Typically, you would have a two-phase or a three-phase motor just like this.
Yep.
With the exception of the Thunder, as we talked about. The exception with that would be most of the diodes, anything that runs diode or something of that nature, typically is going to have a motor like this.
Got it.
Which is going to be a NEMA 17. They don't have enough power to drive one of these motors because these motors usually rated at about 4 amps.
Yeah.
So the X-Tool, the machine that runs this can run an X-Tool motor.
Got it.
The X-Tool cannot run this because generally they're not adjustable.
I got it.
They have a fixed value and you can't adjust them. That's why the NEMA 17 is basically geared towards breadboard kind of diode lasers.
Yep.
Where it's just plug and play because you can't control the amperage on them.
Got it. Now this, are you showing off the internals of the kebab for the Mamaki?
Yep.
So if you guys have you been watching any kind of UV printing technology, Mamaki just came out with the kebab, which is a really cool way to completely do full color wraps on tumblers, and they partnered with Jason.
Well,
to,
no, they didn't.
no?
No, they didn't partner with me. We just offer a solution for them.
Okay.
For their users.
Okay, great.
They've partnered with other people.
But because you understand all the technology
Yep.
that is going into that,
Yep.
what are we looking at here then?
So what makes it unique is if anybody's used the HS Kebab, the basic system up front is very rudimentary.
Right.
The back plate is very flat. It's hard to adjust. The cup often wobbles a lot.
Yep.
You gotta fiddle with it.
Yep.
Like our system here.
What's up, dude?
We have these cups here, and we have several ones for different sizes or different types of cups. But what that does is it basically helps the center. So you have your chuck here, it operates like a regular chuck, in and out. What's that? So you have a regular chuck, just tighten it down.
Yep.
You know, if it's a little bit wonky, let's knock it out of whack there a little bit so it's got a little wobble to it.
Yep.
Now we just rock that up to it.
Now it straightens
Now
it right out.
straightens the arrow.
That's very cool, man.
So we have several different adapters for it. This is our kit that upgrades your kebab.
Yep.
Again, we're not affiliated with Mamaki or anything. This is something we did independently.
Okay.
But this kit here runs about $400. You get a
Yep.
lifetime warranty on everything, and you get everything that comes with it. The chuck, the back adapters, all these you see here, and also 1 year of unlimited custom tail pieces.
Very
to fit
nice.
Whatever objects you have that may not fit with the stuff we already have made. So.
Dude, that's great, dude. Well, I'm gonna move on because these guys seem to be really hot shot to get me over there.
All
Dude,
right.
thanks, Jason. It's
If you
always
guys
good to
have
see-
any questions, check us out at rotaryattachments.com, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Also, check out applairusa.com. Check out our air filters and stuff that we brought to the U.S. to kind of improve on the air filters and stuff. In
For
the
sure,
market, so.
for sure. And when we're done with this video and after it's done live, I'll be listing links to all Jason's stuff so you guys can just go check it out easy on the replays.
Yep.
All right?
Thanks again, man.
Yeah, you
Y'all
got it.
take care.
Yep. All right, you guys want to see some crazy laser indexing technology? Here we go. Look at this. So I'm going to let you take it from here. We're live right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you give a little spiel. Do you want to talk about your existing one, the new one? What do you want to talk about?
Let's start with the existing one because it's right here.
All right. So first of all, let me tell you who I'm with. So this is Ben,
Hey everyone.
and you've got some great batch processing technology for fiber lasers.
We do.
Yeah.
It's
So-
simple, industrial, robust batch marking tools.
Right. And Alex from Laser Everything has already gone into depth on this, I think, on his channel a few times.
Couple times, yeah.
Couple times,
Yep.
but we're here live, so why not check it out for ourselves? So I'll let you take it away, Ben.
Sure. So what we wanted to make was a production tool that you could attach to Chinese Galvo lasers. So we wanted to make something that was kind of generic, simple and robust. Whenever you do a laser engraving job, you've got a setup time, you've got the time of changing every part, and when you're doing larger quantities, that can really add up.
Yeah.
A small area of the Galvo, really limited. So what we tried to do is make the biggest production tool we could. So that's what the original Index X is all about. This is pretty large, so it's a little bit oversized for some of the compact machines, and that's what we'll try to address with the new smaller model that's coming, Index X 710.
Yep, that's it. So we've got a smaller version of this, and basically, once you get this whole bed filled up with whatever it is that you're going to be engraving, whether it's business cards, little tiny machine components that you got a job from a factory, coasters, whatever, you're going to basically map out. Though the index is going to help you map out everything, and then in Lightburn you're going to drop all your stuff, right? And it's just going to move along as it goes to the next section, and basically you just walk away and go do something else while this does all the different engraving for you, based on your field, of course.
Exactly.
Right?
So the smaller one will suit the 200mm to 100mm lens sizes. The Whereas this larger one is nicer to the 200 up to 300.
Correct. So you've got to have a pretty decent powered fiber laser to be able to spread that wide and keep some kind of meaningful engraving depth. You right?
We set this one up more for production shops.
Right.
So the original one was for, we tried to bring down the next size into the sort of closer to the hobby market. It's still going to be that professional tool.
Yeah, it is. And these are just some of the like fixtures that you've designed that can be slipped right in here, right? Depending on what you're working on.
Just examples of how you can do it. One of the key things that we tried to develop is the setup.
Yep.
If you think about having a job, maybe you get a job for 50 of these.
Right.
It's not worth making a jig to do 50 pieces.
Right.
So typically you'll just run them one at a time. So you spend your time doing it. We wanted to try and save time on setup.
Got it.
Still get the value from the small job batch. And so that's where this fence system comes in so handy, because you can just set one there and then just set the next one. And so you actually save money on making jigs every time, and you save the time of making jigs.
That's really nice.
So you get the benefit of small batch work.
Yep.
As well as the really bulk production jobs where you can run jigs like this.
Yep.
Where you might just do that standalone.
Right.
Now you can queue up 4 of them. And so the changeover time is really fast, and the laser keeps working while you're reloading.
Yeah, that's really cool. So I really like this slider system for setting up, fixturing up stuff really quick. That's great. And when is the new smaller unit coming out?
Well, it's pre-ordered right now.
Okay.
It's already available.
All right.
It's going to be a really short pre-order. We're actually going to be shipping them by October. That's
Okay.
our goal, and we're on track for it. Because a lot of the manufacturing is the same as our current one.
Yep.
All of our assembly processes,
All the same?
It's all the same. So we're going to be able to do this really quickly.
Okay. So website where people can go check it out right now?
Yep, Maxi, M-A-X-C-E.
Right there.
Right there.
maxce.com if you guys want to go check it out. Ben, it was great to see you again.
Thank you.
Yeah?
There's a great pre-order sale on the
Okay. Is that down here?
There's an early bird. It ends this weekend, right after next level. So there's $250 off on the new Index X710.
That's that one, the smaller one, right?
That's the one, yeah.
And what's the deal on that one right now?
It's $250 off. So the retail price on this one is going to be $1,500.
Okay.
$14.99.
Right.
US.
Yep.
And it's $250 off for the
of
the early bird.
Right.
And then after this weekend, it's going to drop down. It's going to be $150 off. And that'll run through September.
Yeah.
And that'll close a few weeks before we start shipping.
Yeah, so if you guys got batch work, or you know you're going to be doing batch work, or you're going to set your business up to be doing batch work with your fiber laser, your UV laser, CO2 laser, whatever it is that's in the Galvo format, this is definitely something you're going to want to contact Ben and see how you can make your life easier using one of these. They're great.
One last comment.
Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
Just keep in mind that there are tariffs within shop from China, so we want to make sure that people are aware of that before they go and register.
Okay.
My estimate is that there might be $150 to $200 more on the smaller.
That's fair. Transparency's key, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for being transparent. All right, I'll see you around the show, Ben. All right, yep. All right, any ideas? Anything else any of you want to see? We've got, we didn't go to LogoJet yet. I mean, throw your ideas, leave some comments. Here we go. I see somebody we could talk to. You want to talk to me real quick? We're live on YouTube. Yeah, are you prepared? You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, Susan Cox here, CEO, founder of LogoJet. We make UV printers.
Yep, and I was just about to walk over there and show them some of the cool tech going on. But we haven't done any, I've been walking around for about 35 minutes. We haven't done any UV. Oh, we walked by the UV Make booth.
Oh, you did?
Okay. But now we're into what I like to call the big boy UV printers. So you want to walk over there and we'll show them real quick?
Show a few things.
All right, cool.
What we have going on here.
So
we've got a whole range of different
samples
to show.
Yep. So these are all UV printed.
Right.
but on a much bigger scale.
Yeah, just a lot of different great applications. These photo blocks are really popular. A lot of people just end up printing simple, color, white
So
on
that's
the
just
back.
a big chunk of acrylic
It is.
with a beautiful picture printed on the back. So it really almost looks 3D, but it's not. But it does have some cool effects.
It's more luxurious.
It
It
is.
doesn't take up a lot of space. But this one here is similar, but now we're just putting another image on the back.
Oh, bonus
So
bonus
just a
image.
You
Yeah.
can upsell that. A lot of people are leaving money on the table,
Yeah.
by not having an image on the back. You can either put the same image or upcharge and flip it to a different image.
Yep.
So really good upselling opportunities here and taking advantage of the real estate there.
And then down here, this is really neat. How is this effect achieved here? It almost looks like, did you print some blue as well?
So what we did was we printed color first, but there's only white on selective areas.
Oh, look at that. That's very sneaky.
Yes,
very creative.
sneaky, right? So you kind of create an alpha channel.
You do.
Where you want it, and then it doesn't
That came
apply
out
the
really
white
nice.
here. So
It came out really nice.
yeah, actually you can get a little bit more creative and do some on the front, and that way you have some little Nemos flying, swimming around. I might do that actually.
You could. Or is this so this is acrylic, correct?
This is glass actually.
Oh, it's glass. So
Normally used like as a paperweight.
you want to hear an idea, and I'm crazy because I play with lasers a lot. They have lasers that can engrave in the middle of crystal. Have you seen these? They're
Yes.
here.
Oh,
What if you use the UV laser to engrave some swimming fish in the middle of the crystal to go with it? Now we're just like way over the top, kind of like this bottle right here.
I like your idea. That's great. Yeah.
Look at I just want to kind of call out the level of detail and the textures that the Logo Jet is able to achieve. It's really cool. I mean, that's not heavy on the texture, but you can really see it right there.
Yeah, well,
it's really cool.
If you really want to get impressed here,
Yeah, there's
this is
the combo.
actually laser and UV at the same time. This was actually done by Phil Lewis, that's the artist.
Yep.
And he uses an epilogue laser. He actually UV printed this first,
Yep.
and then brought it over to the epilogue and was able to figure out how to register it.
I see this bottle make the rounds all the time. This is a very impressive bottle, for sure. And then what about over here? Hats are really popular.
Yeah.
So tell me about these right here.
So this is very interesting because I think you see that there's a lot of the leatherette that's available on the market, right? That's very, very popular. It's a great look. But here, this is actually duets, Gemini duets. It's a laser engravable plastic.
Right, we know.
And so you've got the black, it's black, but then it's also got the silver. And what you do is you take the sheet and you UV print the area that you want. Then you transfer it to the laser to laser etch through here and cut out. And then what you do is you actually have to heat press the plastic first so it forms a little bit.
Correct.
Then you heat press it again
So what
to
part?
the actual hat.
What part of this was UV done with the UV printer?
The blue part.
The
So-
blue. Because and
Right.
you kind of left it transparent, so it looks
exactly.
metallic.
Exactly.
You see how they did that? I want you guys to pay attention.
Right, no
So
white
instead
underbase.
of using a white underbase, they printed on the Romark. I think this is Romark, right?
This is Gemini
Oh,
Duet.
it's Gemini Duets. But
1/8 of an inch.
No white background, which gave it a blue metallic finish. Very cool.
So a little bit more high end, right?
Yeah.
Even this one.
Same with that one. Same thing.
Right.
Look at
that's
that.
UV printed.
So no white background with the UV printer gives you a metallic color of whatever you printed.
Exactly.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
And then some of the things here, I mean, obviously you can see a lot of.
Why are
different-
these here?
Well, because they were UV printed inside. So we have.
Oh, that's all UV printing inside there.
Yeah. Very fine detail, very tiny. So.
Yep.
Yep.
That's very cool. And then what else do you want to show?
So this seems like a very basic product, but actually instead of lasering it or sandblasting it, we actually UV printed it with 5% white and 50% clear glass blended in together.
Okay.
So it makes it look like it was laser
What?
etched.
Look at that.
And we all know that when you're doing it with glass, sometimes you have a lot of challenges. You
Yes,
know, it
yes.
could break, and also the fine lines is very hard. And UV print it.
Very cool. This is great. Or should we look at the machine?
Sure, I'm gonna show
Oh,
this
you got a
one really
coaster.
quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, see how you've got the edges from the slate, the ink
Yeah,
covers within there.
So you're able to shoot past. So most UV printers, or at least the basic desktop ones, they have a really tight tolerance.
Yes.
With your print heads, you're able to shoot,
2 to
keep
4 millimeters.
further away from the head and shoot past it.
Correct.
So you can actually get color on the edges
Correct.
too. Very
Yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna show you one last thing.
Yeah.
So this is just a regular crystal block, and we did a double graphic on this. So basically, what you're doing is you're layering the first imprint, then the second imprint.
Oh, look at that.
It's a backlit technique, and so it's basically pushing through the secondary image that was printed on the back through.
So when it's backlit, you get kind of a, oh, that's really neat. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, we've got over here, we've got the UVX 90R SE model. It's got a print area of 24 by 36.
Okay, so this printer is 24 by 36, which is about the same size as my Epilogue. About. That's a pretty big print bed.
Yeah, it's
And
got a very nice open bed concept. So even if you had larger materials to hang out of it, you can also do that.
and what are we printing on here? Acrylic?
So this is actually PVC material that we're printing on right now. We have some textures here, and then
Yep.
after this is done, we're actually going to print a spot varnish on there as well.
Okay. Just to give you guys an idea of scale and size, let me just back up here. This is a pretty big unit. And yeah, there you go. There she is. Right. And for those of you just joining us, we're at the Next Level Laser Conference in Texas at the Gaylord Resort 2025. And we're sitting here with LogoJet at their booth, and we're just getting a demo. So back to this one, you were printing some spot colors.
We're actually going to do a spot varnish when
spot
it's
varnish,
done.
okay.
So we've highlighted a few areas within the design
Yep.
to make it look glossy.
Yeah.
So that will come next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then I noticed that you have like each print head has its own capping station. Is that basically?
Yeah, in this particular design, yes. We're using Ricoh GH2220 heads, and so each head has its own cap.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually on the panel here, if you know about UV printers, you have to do a nozzle check to make sure that all the heads are firing out.
Yep.
If normally you'll have white drop out sometimes, in the morning before you start up, and instead of doing a head clean on all colors, you can just do the white.
Very nice.
And that way you're not wasting the color. So we split them up because we do have room to have two different pumps in this model here.
Exactly. Well, that's not a feature that you're going to see on a lot of machines. That's very nice. And then that's the ink bags up there. I want to go behind.
That's okay.
Oh, there you go. Look at that's where the ink is. Okay, I'm kind of getting dizzy watching. I'm not going to try to follow it, but anyway, that's where the ink, they're not cartridges, they're ink pouches.
They're ink pouches, and it's a very unique design that only LogoJet uses in our models, where we actually designed it to be seating on top of the carriage. It's perfect in ink flow, and as it's printing, it's essentially agitating that white ink. And so it's really important to know about ink flow because most UV printers are programmed to auto clean throughout the day.
Yeah.
And we don't have that set on this model here because you have really good ink flow. It doesn't need to keep on purging and wasting ink.
So the ink, so the ink moving back and forth like that doesn't mess with the printing, and it's actually kind of agitating the white ink.
Exactly.
Which is kind of important for all printers of this nature, right?
Correct.
So there is no other ink cycling that's happening. That is what's going on.
We've taken a very simple approach, right?
Okay.
Because with any system that has a cycling, it's always moving. There's another thing to support, right? And it doesn't always work well. You're still having to agitate,
Very
outside
cool.
of it. So.
All right. And then let's see. I think I will let you go because I know you have things to do. Well, I'm gonna.
Great visiting with
I'm
you.
gonna let you go.
Yeah.
And go back to what I interrupted you on, and then I'll probably check out the smaller unit. But thank you for the quick demo. I appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
All right? And
Thanks, guys.
I will list a link to LogoJet below this video after it's posted so everybody can get a hold of you, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. You guys want to go see some metal get cut? You want to see if they're doing a metal fab demo? I think X-Tool's cutting metal here. Let's go see if they're actually cutting any metal. Anybody vote for cutting metal, or do you guys want to see something else? Let me know. Not sure if they're doing any metal demos. So they've got, X-Tool's got the metal fab here on full display. I'm sure some of you have watched videos on it, but this is it. Metal cut. So they've got a huge fume extractor. Looks like they've been cutting, oh, here we go. I don't know if it's gonna actually cut this or if it's just doing a demo right now. I think it's just in demo mode. Yeah, I think it's just doing a demo mode. Oh, he's gonna turn it on. Right. So you've got the laser source there. Got the air compressor. Looks like they've got the high-end air compressor there. And they're gonna give us a demo here. What's your name?
My name is Monim. I'm the technical support engineer for X-Tool.
All right.
That is actually 6 millimeters of cold roll steel.
Okay.
This machine's only ready to do 5 with oxygen, and we're running compressed air today.
Yep.
And we were able to get a successful cut out of it right there.
Okay.
If you want to take a look at the thickness, that is how thick that metal is, and this is just with compressed atmosphere.
No oxygen, no nitrogen. Nothing. So that's why you have all that slag there,
Yeah. It's a
right?
little bit of a slagginess.
But for oxygen, I'm not gonna fault you on that.
Thank
you
you.
know, I mean for just compressed air. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I gotta hit start.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing. So this is the X-Tool metal fab, and they're about to cut through some 6 millimeter carbon steel, mild steel. Let's see how it does.
I forgot to move it.
Yeah, he's got to move his position. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty thick, man. And he was just saying that this machine isn't really, particular laser source isn't rated, but they're pushing it to the max anyway, just to kind of show what it's capable of. There we go.
So that bouquet of sparks means that it's cutting all the way through.
Right, it's doing its initial pierce.
Yeah, the pierce
Correct.
delay. Yep.
Yep.
And that is it. And that was at 100% power, 5 millimeters a second.
That's pretty good. And did you put a tab on it? Is that why it didn't fall through? Or is it just...
No, it's the tolerance is so tight that it's pretty tight in there. So
yeah, that's hot. Look at that. That was pretty quick. I am definitely not going to stick my finger around that hole because it is hot right now. But you can see all the different stuff they've been cutting here at the show. That's great. So, so technically, if you had oxygen, that would give you a better cut. Better finish. Yeah, much better cut.
And probably even thicker material than this you could do
right.
with oxygen.
And what laser source are you running on this demo unit here today? What's the, how many watts is this particular laser source?
This is a 1200 watt fiber laser.
Okay, so it's a 1200 watt laser source. And with the X-Tool metal fab, can you get a higher one? Do they have a higher level?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We have a lower one that's 800 watts.
Correct.
That's coming up.
Yeah. But that's still impressive, man, that you're able to cut through that with a little bit of a slag cleanup underneath, even if you just have compressed air. I did a quick demo on this a few months ago. And then, of course, for anybody who doesn't know about the X-Tool Metal Fab, this undocks right here, and you can also use the X-Tool Metal Fab as a laser welder. And but if you want to start cutting metal, whether it's stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass. Not copper because it's too reflective. Okay, that's off limits.
Yep, there's a reason why the nozzles are made out of copper,
Yeah.
because it does not want to cut it.
Right, exactly. And then, but brass is okay.
Fine. Yep, we got brass right here.
Yep. Looks like they were doing some brass plates earlier.
This is for jewelry that they want to do on the F2.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you're going to get a lot quicker and cleaner cuts cutting that kind of brass here. And what do you got here?
This is New York, my home.
And this is some stainless?
This is some carbon. So
Oh, okay.
Carbon
Mild
steel.
steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. This event is at the Gaylord Resort in Texas, and it's called the Next Level Laser Convention. And that's where we're at right now. It happens once a year. Very cool. What else you got?
Just a bigger one.
A bigger map.
We got this one.
Look at this thing.
So it processes stainless steel really well. If you look at the back, there's almost no rust.
Yeah. Were you guys not able to bring oxygen or nitrogen? No. They didn't want that in here.
No.
They didn't want the compressed gas in
They
here.
did not want K
Yeah.
bottles.
I understand.
They wouldn't let us weld in here either.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, you can cut all these metals with high compressed air and get really good results, but you're always going to have some cleanup with the slag until you use nitrogen or oxygen. Usually nitrogen is used for stainless steel and aluminum, and oxygen is usually used the best for mild steel and things like that. But you can totally get away with high compressed air. You're just going to have a little bit of more slag than you would with cleaner gas. Yeah, with shielding gas. But that's great. Look at that detail. Look at that. That's impressive. Oh, look at this one. Woo! There we go. Let me see if I could hold that up. Oh my God. That's nuts. So this is the X-Tool Metal Fab on full display here at the Next Level Laser Conference. Pretty cool. I kind of like how the rainbow, the heat annealing kind of happened around the edge.
Yeah.
It makes it look like it was part of it, but it's a very cool look.
Intentional, of course.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the demo again. What was your name again?
My name is Monim.
Monim, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to
Michael.
meet you, sir, Michael.
And thanks for giving us the demo, man.
Of course,
I
take
appreciate
care.
it. I'll make sure I list some links below and how people can learn more about it.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that dragon was pretty cool. They also have, let's see, they've also got, now I don't know if some of you guys heard that, I don't know if some of you guys heard that they released the P3 just the other day, X-Tool did. So they've got a brand new unit coming out. We got a little sneak peek of it, but I know they released a thing online about it. That's their biggest CO2 laser that they've released so far. So that's coming out. That is not on display here, but they do have some of their other units here, which are pretty cool. It looks like they've got a P2. They've got over here the S1 diode laser, 40 watt, very nice unit. I reviewed this one on my channel. And then they've also got the F1 Ultra, of course, and the F2 Ultra. And incidentally, I'll be talking about this unit next week on the channel, so you guys stay tuned for that. Oh, Donna's putting her deposit on the P3. Yeah, I'm excited to see that unit. It looks pretty cool. I don't know enough about it yet, but I've actually been at this event, so I haven't had a chance to like dive in deep and check out the specs, but I am looking forward to learning more about the P3. Nice one, Donna. Let's see, who else have we not checked out yet? Oh, here, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Here we are again. So this is a vertical laser engraver called the Vertigo, and Let's see, can I open this?
Of course.
You're not running a job right now.
Nope.
So do you want to give us a little demo and
Yeah,
just
of
kind of
course.
explain like how it works real
Yeah, let's
quick?
do that.
We're live again. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, this is a vertical laser engraver. We've got Len from Lens Digital.
Yeah. So with
What's
one-
up?
We're partnered with one laser to build this machine. This is the only vertical laser that designed specifically to engrave tumblers upright.
Okay.
You don't have to balance it or anything.
Nope, nope, it's just gonna do them upright.
Yeah, so that's a great one for you.
Yeah.
You want one?
Yeah, maybe. Let's check it out. So you put it in this way. Look at this, guys. I know you think that I flipped my camera the wrong orientation, but I didn't. I didn't flip my camera orientation. This machine actually engraves this way. So you lock it in. You can see it's got a laser head there, just like a standard CO2. And this is a CO2 laser.
This is CO2 laser.
Yep.
Yeah, this is RF.
It's got the gantry arm. Yep. And he's got onboard adjustments, programming.
Touch screen, and
So-
you can autofocus it.
So he's going to autofocus it to the cup right now. Boom. See, it just touched off on that little, and now it knows right where to focus it.
And it's ready to be engraved. So you just
There it
need
is.
to send the file.
You just need to send a file over, close the door, and let it go. But I just wanted to get you guys a closer look of how this machine is built. It's very cool. It's a partnership between One Laser and Lens Digital. And I will list some links in the description below later tonight on where you can learn more about this. Look at that.
This took 12 minutes to engrave, believe it or not.
That was a 12-minute job, not too shabby. That came out really, really nice. That is really nice.
The guy looks awful lonely over there.
And you guys have some great rotaries too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Galvo grip.
Yeah.
Very. Is it actually running? You don't have a fume extractor.
So we do have one, but
Uh-huh.
you actually don't need one.
Uh-huh.
If you have some way to vent it outside,
Uh-huh.
that's all you need. This machine is self-contained. You don't need chiller, you don't need air compressor, you don't need anything else. You just plug it in, vent it outside, and run it all day.
So what are you going to engrave now on this?
So let's engrave your name.
Yeah, we can do that. What else you got loaded in there? You have other files loaded in?
Let's see. Mostly just names. I can do.
I want an
vertical logo.
I want an eagle.
Oh,
No.
eagle.
No, I'm just kidding. Just put. Do you guys have your logo loaded in there?
I think so. Yeah.
So he's just scrolling through. It's got onboard memory.
Let me just load one from the computer.
Yeah. So Lens Digital, they make a variety of different rotary tools for your laser, whether it's CO2, whether it's Galvo, whether it's whatever it is. And this is the one I've been using here at the shop with my calm marker UV, the Galvo grip. I love it. I can't speak highly enough about it. It's been a great rotary to have with my Galvo laser. Works. It just works. That's what I like about it. It's super accurate and it just works. It does what it says it's going to do and it does it really, really well. All right, he's ready. Back over here. All right, here we go. Vertigo engraving in 13, 12, 11, 10. No, I'm not putting any pressure on you, man. It's all right. Yeah. He just wanted to put something in there that wasn't in the machine. So here it goes.
Just want to frame it real quick.
He's framing it, make sure it's in the right location. No pressure.
Did you autofocus?
Yeah, he already did. Look at it run.
So it's
It's running right now.
500 millimeters.
So this is one of the only lasers actually that not just a tumbler dedicated machine, and it's not just the fact that it's vertical, it's a big innovation, but it's also like you could see everything that's going on, right? People walking by and they're stopping by, you can see right in the laser. You don't have to look down on the machine.
It's very
It's right
cool.
at eye level. So it's kind of like
Completely
it's a
safe.
showstopper.
This glass will not let laser through, so it's
Yeah,
totally safe.
Yeah. That's good that you guys did that. But there it is, dude. Look at it's going. The vertigo is vertigoing. Look at that. That's not something you guys see every day. I'm telling you. It's so cool to see new tech and new innovations at these shows. It's one of the main reasons that I come out, is just to kind of see what people are doing, see what's going on.
But it's also really great that you're sharing what you see with
I
your
am.
audience.
I'm trying
because
to.
People kind of see it through you.
Yeah,
through
but
your
I
eyes.
am also trying to ask people, like, what do you want to see next? Where do you want me to go? You know, because there's so much stuff here. I can't show everything, but this is great.
It's almost done.
Yeah, it's almost done. Very, very cool. And you can see some of the stuff that they've done on this machine up here. Look at this. I don't want to knock anything down. That's ridiculous. That ice bucket, it's ridiculous. Just, I want you to appreciate the size of that rotary work right there. And that was done in this machine. So he's all set. Cup's done. He's gonna give it a little wipe off. Yep.
Nice and shiny.
That's clean, man.
Yeah.
Nice job. Very clean. And what is the laser source that's in this?
So it's RF tube.
It's an RF tube. 35 watt?
38 watts.
38 watts, okay. Not 38.776?
No.
Okay.
Exactly what it is.
Exactly 38 watts. Well, dude, thank you for the demo.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it. And you guys keep making great products, okay?
Thank you.
All right. All right, I think I'm going to, let me check that out. Very nice. Is Thunder Laser? No, Justin. Thunder Laser is not at this event, but there's only a few laser manufacturers here, but they were at LBX, I think. I'm not sure. And they might be at the APA show. I'll come back to that.
It makes it easy. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Maybe.
Putting something.
We've got Laser Map Maker over here. You guys, if you haven't tried Laser Map Maker yet, you definitely want to check them out. If you're into making laser maps and you want, it's actually integrated into the XCS software now. But Laser Map Maker is a great piece of software if you want to get into making three-dimensional maps, selling them at your store or craft shows. Yep, Epilogue is here. I'm coming back. What's up, Nate? How you doing?
I've been online for a while.
Oh, thanks, Nate. Appreciate it.
We just introduced topography.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I noticed that you guys are showcasing that right off the bat. So now, if you want to get into lakes, topography, or, you know, mountains, the other way around, goes both ways, right?
Hills and mountains.
Yeah, hills and mountains.
This file only took about 10 minutes to make in Laser Map Maker.
Yeah.
A lot longer to build it.
Yeah, a lot longer to build these than it is to make them. But Laser Map Maker is definitely a very handy tool if you want to get into this kind of laser projects. 100%. Is there any kind of deals that you guys are offering for sign up right now?
Yeah, we do have a next level
Okay.
which
Eludes you right now?
I think it's next level 25. Just take out all the E's.
Okay.
We are very anti-vowel today.
You don't have it, so
It's NXT LVL 25.
okay, so it's NXT LVL 25 if you want the next level laser discount code for signing up for Laser Map Maker. Great piece of software.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I'll list links with the code below later tonight, so people don't have to listen through the crowded room.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Come
you
back
got,
later if you want to.
I will. We've got True Flat in the house. If you guys haven't seen this product or started using this product, it's great for laser cutting, laser engraving. It's a great material, crafting material. I've actually got some in the shop. I've been actually UV printing on some of this after I laser cut it. It's really cool stuff. I like the white particularly. It's very good, and like true to its name, it comes flat. So it looks like they've got some demos out here. Hey, how's it going?
I didn't want to interrupt you.
They've got some sample kits here, which I have a lot of your samples, but I will take one anyway. Thank you so much.
Did you hear about the cherry release?
No,
Yeah,
let's
so that's our
check it
newest
out.
one. Yeah, so cherry over this one here. This is our newest release. We got the confirmation just a couple of days ago, but at our convention here, we're just announcing for the first time that this is coming out October 1st. So October 1st, all of our retailers are going to be carrying this.
Very nice.
Our list of retailers is on our website, but you can also find it on that pamphlet I gave you.
Right.
Beside it is here.
Yep.
Houston Acrylic, Maker Flow, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Johnson Plastic Plus, they're all got. So if you guys want to know where to get some True Flat, like right now, even though the cherry is not out yet, it's coming in October, and it looks very, very nice. Here's all the places that if you guys want to get True Flat right now, and I'm sure you're going to recognize some of these places. These are all distributors of the True Flat material. I'm telling you, I've got some in my shop. It's great for laser cutting projects. It's great for UV printing. Whatever you're into, it's a really nice material. My favorite part about it is that it's really easy to clean up, straight up. Like it cuts really well and it's very easy to clean up. So that's why I like it. And the colors, they're not too shabby either. All right.
Thanks so
Yeah.
much for coming by.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, Epilogue is here. Someone asked if Epilogue was here. Yes, they are. And they have their maker line right over here. They brought their maker line, which is their most affordable machine. You guys have heard me. It's not the maker line, it's the Edge that they brought. So this is the same machine that I have in my shop right now. And I believe I don't know if they brought the 60 watt or the 30 watt, but this is one of my favorite Epilogues for sure. It's ultra fast. It uses RF tubes. You guys have heard me talk about this machine. It's just built so well. It's got the camera into it. Motorized Z-axis, hence the extra space here, because that's a motorized bed. And if you guys haven't watched my tour of the Epilogue facility in Golden, Colorado, you should go do that because it talks a lot about how Epilogue makes what they make, how they make it, all the work that goes into it, and how long they've been around. So if you haven't watched that Epilogue video, you should go take a few minutes and watch it. It really gives you an appreciation for Epilogue as a whole and what goes into making each Epilogue machine. They are very, very, very well-built machines with like meticulous attention to detail. So yes, they are definitely here and they're running demos all day. And this is Epilogue is a CO2 laser, and Epilogues always use RF tubes. They don't use glass tubes. They've only been RF tubes from the start. And they've got some of their stuff, little project stuff that they've done out. The engraving detail quality on Epilogue machines and other machines with RF laser sources is like second to none. Like they really just put out, it almost looks like literally like a black and white photo. Like that's how fine the detail is when you're working with lasers that are tuned to precision like Epilogues with an RF laser source. You really get some amazing results. Looks like they were using a little bit of Ceramark or Brilliance laser ink to etch this metal right here. This is their rotary. I'm actually going to be doing a master class in a few weeks on how to use how I do cups with the Epilog system. So you'll actually get to see this rotary if you want to learn how I use that, and you'll get to see me use this unit in just a few weeks, I believe in October. So put that on your calendar. I'll be doing a master class on how I use the Epilog Edge to engrave all kinds of different cups. And even if you don't have an Epilog, there will still be tons and tons of tips on engraving cups that I will talk about in that video. So make sure that you tune in for that. Let's see here. Does the rotary auto level like the... Yeah, I wish the rotary auto leveled like the Eufy Make. No, it does not. And I don't really know any other rotaries, Lens Digital or, otherwise, Rotoboss. Eufy Make is pretty much the only company that I know of that came out with an auto leveling rotary. So they're very special in that sense. I'll go over to the Eufy Make booth one more time for anybody that is just joining us now. Just so you want to get, oh, look at these. Look at these. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, so these Ricoma machines are actually running some embroidery jobs now. Once again, I don't know much about embroidery, but I have an intrusive thought right now to stick my finger in there. And that's probably a sign that I should move on to the Eufy Make booth. All right, let's go head over to the Eufy Make booth. We'll get one last look. Hi, good to see you. I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, he did. Nice. So here's one last look at the Eufy Make. They got some projects out. I don't know how long some of you have been. Maybe you're just joining. We're at the Next Level Laser Conference in Texas, in Grapevine, Texas, at the Gaylord Resort. It's a 3-day event where it's all about laser engraving, classes, vendors showcasing their machines, including, for the first time, the Eufy Make. They're here. They're here. It's real. See? They've been a very popular booth this year. They've got some of their best demos out. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, you have to explain this to me. Tell everybody on YouTube what I'm looking at right now.
These are the Lego picture that we print.
Uh-huh.
And right here, we print out all our Eufy Make brands material, like our logos, and then the ends. If you like, you can take one of it.
I will take one. This is just, so are you putting the whole bed in there and then printing right on it with the camera?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Look at that. I don't want to get too close. Oh, no, what? So they put the whole Lego board in there and the Lego chips, and then they're using the camera to print on all these. That's crazy. I would have not thought of that. And now I've got a little souvenir from the event. Oh no. Look at that. And they actually used the 3D embossing effect on that. That's crazy. I did. I got there earlier, but let's see it again with all the texture on it.
And it's just
I know.
durable.
It's like, ow. It's like so realistic, like literally that poked my finger. No, I'm just kidding. But the texture on it, I know it's hard to see. I'm trying to get the right angle. of the textures that the Eufy Mate can achieve. It's really kind of nuts. Just like I said in my first video, it's kind of nuts. There you go. How's that?
Just kind of.
Come on, guys. You got to appreciate that. Yes. 100%. You can follow, you can subscribe to Laser Engraving 911.
Oh, I like that. Laser Engraving 911.
Yes.
I will send that, add that way to because I manage social media, so I can find it there.
Nice.
And then it's going to upload this file to the device.
There's that auto leveling rotary we were just talking about. Maybe all the other rotary manufacturers will take a playbook out of Eufy Make and start making auto leveling rotaries. It's really cool how that came together. And look at what they did here. So they took these little films and printed on them, but made them translucent without a white background, and then turned it into a cool project lamp. That is very creative. Just CMYK, yeah. Exactly. Oh, don't worry, Scrappy. I'm sure your slides are going to be great. I'm sure you could print on film. Look at this dragon here too. This one has some crazy texture on it too. Here, I'll get up close again. I don't know if you can print on Crocs because it's kind of a silicone material. But what I did see was they were making acrylic little Croc pins. So I don't see any direct printing on the Crocs, but they are making accessories for the Crocs. Why did I call them that? So this booth, the Eufy Make booth, has been a very, very, very busy booth all day long. But I think that we are at the, oh man, how long? Oh yeah, we're definitely got to wrap this up here, everybody. I have some other interviews to do. Okay, one more. All right, last one here. We're gonna go to Great Lakes Laser Supply because he has got some really neat stuff. All right, we're live, man. So this is it. This is you're my last live showcase of the walkthrough of the vendor room. You want to give me the spiel, Chad?
Well, it's not really my job.
I know it's not your job, but you're here.
All right, so there's koozies, magnetic koozies. These are actually pretty cool. This is got a full.
So first of all, let me tell everybody where we're at. So before we go through all these blanks at Great Lakes Laser Supply, here's where we're at. If you don't know, and here's how to get a hold of them. So any of the things that I'm about to show you, you guys can go and check out their prices. Go see if it's anything that you want to host in your laser engraving business.
So these magnetic koozies are kind of cool because they're literally strong enough that it's moving the whole wall.
Okay, so it's flat, so you can engrave it, but then once it's around it, you can just put your beer or whatever on a metal wall. And
They got these the flashlights.
they got some crazy anodized aluminum flashlights.
They're really nice
with different modes on them.
So I got one over here.
So once again, this is a blank supplier. So they did some fiber laser engraving on there. So these would be great for corporate gifts. A lot of opportunities for B2B stuff here, business to business. Put in your catalog.
The more you buy, the cheaper they are. He does.
Right, he does volume discounts.
Which is nice.
He's got blank knives. I really saw these the other day. These are pretty cool. So you want to start thinking for Great Lakes. These are a lot of, I think, great corporate gift ideas for a lot of higher volume business to business orders.
We had a guy in here who had about 10 of these for high school. Their
Okay.
high school has orange for their color.
Yeah.
He's like, I sell out of them every week.
Yep.
So these are kind of nice, you know, your typical
Minimalist wallet.
minimalist wallet.
Yep. Very cool.
Tactical wallet.
Good designs. Good designs on some of these too. I like this one. That's pretty cool.
And then, let's see.
Oh, and the belts. Check these out. So these are fully ready to be engraved.
And they're cheap.
And they're affordable. We don't want to say cheap, right? We want to use inexpensive.
Yeah, they're high quality. I mean,
They are. Do you have any engraved ones that have been engraved here?
I'm wearing one right now that's not even engraved.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
The Trotec guys are all wearing one that's engraved. All the Trotec guys are wearing them.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Blake, owner of Great Lakes Laser Supply. My wife and I own the company, and one of our passions is kind of helping you guys to be successful in your laser engraving businesses, and teaching you the things that we learned in our business to be successful.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I already showed them where they can get a hold of you.
Awesome.
And another thing that I've noticed that's been getting a lot of traction is these little hat clips here. So a lot of people have been making leatherette patches, selling hats, Richardson hats, and then that's actually not what I wanted to show you. That's actually an additional patch you can put on the hat. What I wanted to showcase was the clips. So he also sells these clips, and those can be bought in bulk and then can be lasered as an additional add-on to your custom hats that you're making. And I have noticed a lot of interest in these here at the show. So that's pretty cool. And then and then they've also got some American flag special edition UV printed clips. Just basically a whole plethora of stuff that you're not going to see at like the normal places like JDS and stuff like that. I feel like Great Lake Laser Supply, has more unique items, but very relative items. So, dude, thanks for letting me tour the little pop-up store.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I'll list all your information below.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
I'm exhausted, so
Yeah.
I have to wrap this live stream up.
Me too. We'll see you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wanted to say hi.
Oh.
Roy McLeod. Roy McLeod, and it is a pleasure. Very, very nice seeing you. You do
All right.
some fantastic work.
Thanks,
I'm
Roy.
learning. I'm trying to get there.
Dude, you're on. I mean,
On
dude,
the way.
You
Just
flew
being
out.
here.
You flew out here
Yep.
to go learn more. So that tells me that you're pretty serious about your
serious.
journey.
My wife's serious about me being serious about my
Yeah.
journey now. Right.
Well, thanks for
right,
stopping
right.
me and saying hi.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your stuff. Yeah.
Okay. That was a lot, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed the walkthrough of the Next Level Laser Conference vendor room. I am thirsty. I am happy because I got to hang out with you guys for a little bit. And I'm going to do some more interviews, some actual sit-down recorded interviews with some of the vendors in addition to today, and maybe a little bit tomorrow, and then I will post those on the YouTube channel. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you hung out this long, amazing. And we will see you on the next video, which should be released early this week, and I think you're all going to enjoy it very much. It's about laser engraving metal, and that's all I'm gonna say for now. So until then, we'll see you guys around on Laser Engraving 911. You got it, Jack.